10 cities so cold they'll freeze your balls off. Think you're tough? Think you're a survivor? Think you could thrive in conditions that would make a polar bear whimper? Well, strap in, because we're about to take you on a tour of 10 American cities that will challenge your definition of cold. These are places where the mercury drops so low, it could shatter a thermometer. We're talking bone-chilling, face-numbing, soul-freezing cold. The kind of cold that tests your mettle, that separates the weak from the strong, the pretenders from the contenders. But here's the kicker, people are actually fighting to live in these frozen wastelands. Why? Because they're not for the faint of heart. They're for the bold, the ambitious, the ones who crave a life that's a little more extreme. These cities aren't for those who want to blend in, who want to follow the crowd, who want to play it safe. They're for the mavericks, the trailblazers, the ones who dare to be different. They're for the ones who want to leave their mark on the world, who want to carve their own path, who want to live a life that's as bold and uncompromising as the landscapes that surround them. Remember, don't skip any part of this video. Do this little task. Drop a comment below with the words "I hate the cold" or "I love the cocked." It's short and sweet and perfectly captures the spirit. It'll be fun to see the comments. Fairbanks, Alaska. Alright, you frostbitten badasses, buckle up, because our first stop is Fairbanks, Alaska, the beating heart of the last frontier. Forget about those wimpy beach vacations and sun-soaked getaways. We're talking about a place where the mercury dips so low it could give the Grim Reaper chills. This is a city where starting your car requires a block heater, where the average winter temperature is a mind-numbing -17 degrees Fahrenheit, and where your breath crystallizes in the air like diamonds. Yeah, you heard that right. Fairbanks is not for the faint of heart. It's for the wolves, not the sheep. But here's the thing, tough guy, this frozen wonderland isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. The Northern Lights, a celestial ballet of color and movement, ignite the sky on a nightly basis, a spectacle so breathtaking it'll make you forget about the icicles forming on your eyelashes. Fairbanks is a place where the sun barely peeks above the horizon in winter, casting long, dramatic shadows across a landscape that's as vast and unforgiving as it is beautiful. It's a place where the wilderness is your backyard, where the mountains are your playground, and where the silence is so profound, you can hear your own heartbeat echoing in the frozen air. This is a city that demands respect, that tests your limits, and that rewards your resilience with a life that's as wild and untamed as the Alaskan wilderness itself. You want to prove you're the alpha? In Fairbanks, you'll face challenges that would make lesser mortals cower. From navigating treacherous snowmobile trails to battling blizzards that can bury a house, you'll need every ounce of grit and determination you possess to survive. But survival isn't enough for the people of Fairbanks. They don't just endure the cold, they embrace it. They build communities that are as strong as the ice that surrounds them, they create art that's as vibrant as the Northern Lights, and they live lives that are as bold and uncompromising as the Alaskan landscape itself. Think you've got what it takes to make it in Fairbanks? Think you can handle the cold, the isolation, the relentless challenge of Mother Nature? If so, then welcome to your new home. Just remember, in Fairbanks, you don't just live, you conquer. You don't just survive, you thrive. And you don't just exist, you leave your mark on a land that's as wild and untamed as you are. So, are you ready to answer the call of the wild? Are you ready to embrace the extreme? Are you ready to prove that you're not just a survivor, but a conqueror? Fairbanks is waiting. Grand Forks, North Dakota. You are frostbitten badasses. If you thought Fairbanks was cold, hold on to your hats, literally, or they'll blow away, because Grand Forks, North Dakota, is about to give you a whole new meaning of the word wind chill. This isn't your average chilly day, this is the kind of cold that could freeze the brass monkeys off a battleship. We're talking -30 degrees Fahrenheit, but with the wind whipping across the Great Plains like a banshee's wail, it feels like you're being flayed alive by razor blades of ice. Now, you might be thinking, why the hell would anyone willingly subject themselves to that kind of torture? Well, my friend, that's where you're wrong. The people of Grand Forks aren't just surviving this brutal weather, they're thriving in it. They're a breed apart, forged in the crucible of extreme conditions, and they wouldn't have it any other way. These are the kind of people who laugh in the face of adversity, who see a blizzard as an excuse to fire up the grill, and who know that the best stories are always the ones that involve a little frostbite. So, what makes Grand Forks so damn special? For starters, it's a hockey town, through and through. The University of North Dakota Fighting Hawks are a source of immense pride, and game day is practically a religious experience. But it's not just about sports. Grand Forks has a rich cultural scene, with theaters, art galleries, and music venues that showcase the best of local and national talent. You'll find cozy dive bars where you can warm up with a pint of craft beer, world-class restaurants serving up hearty Midwestern fare, and a community that's as welcoming as a hot cup of cocoa on a snowy day. But what really sets Grand Forks apart is its spirit. The people here are a hearty bunch, known for their resilience, their resourcefulness, and their unwavering sense of optimism. They're not afraid of a little hard work, they value their independence, and they know how to pull together when times get tough. This is a place where you'll find your tribe, a community of like-minded individuals who know that true strength comes from within. So, if you're looking for a place that will challenge you, that will push you to your limits, and that will reward your grit with a life that's as rich and fulfilling as it is cold, then Grand Forks might just be your frozen paradise. Come on up and experience the thrill of a blizzard, the warmth of a hot dish, and the camaraderie of a community that knows how to make the most of every frozen moment. Just remember, in Grand Forks, you're not just surviving the winter, you're conquering it. Duluth, Minnesota. Alright, you ice-loving warriors, if you think you've seen cold, prepare to have your mind blown by Duluth, Minnesota, a city that doesn't just endure winter, it embraces it with a fierce passion that could melt a glacier. This port town on the shores of Lake Superior is where the elements truly test your mettle. Blizzards rage with the fury of 1,000 Vikings, snow piles high enough to bury a small village, and the wind howls like a banshee unleashed from the depths of hell. But guess what? The people of Duluth don't cower indoors like a bunch of shivering kittens. They bundle up, gear up, and head out to conquer the elements, their spirits as fierce as the storms that rage around them. This is a city that thrives on adventure, where the outdoors is a playground for the bold and the daring. Imagine yourself carving fresh tracks down the slopes of Spirit Mountain, the adrenaline pumping through your veins as you descend through a flurry of snow. Picture yourself exploring the icy caves of Apostle Island's National Lakeshore, marveling at the intricate formations that nature has crafted with its frozen breath. Or perhaps you'd prefer to strap on a pair of snowshoes and trek through a silent forest, the only sound your own steady breathing as you navigate a pristine wilderness of white. But Duluth isn't just about braving the cold, it's about thriving in it. This city boasts a cultural scene that's as vibrant as the Northern Lights, with world-class craft breweries, farm-to-table restaurants, and a community of artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs who know how to turn even the coldest day into a celebration of life. The spirit of Duluth is one of resilience, creativity, and a deep connection to the natural world. If you're the kind of person who sees a challenge as an invitation, who yearns for the exhilaration of the unknown, and who wants to forge a life that's as epic as the landscape around you, Duluth is calling your name. This is a city that demands resilience, rewards adventure, and embraces those who dare to live life on their own terms. International Falls, Minnesota. Alright, you frostbitten badasses, if you thought the other cities were cold, hold on to your thermal underwear, because we're about to enter the deep freeze. Welcome to International Falls, Minnesota, a place so cold it's affectionately nicknamed the icebox of the nation. This isn't just a city with chilly winters, this is a place where winter is a way of life, a badge of honor, a testament to human resilience. Here, the average high temperature in winter barely cracks double digits, and the locals joke that they have 10 months of winter and 2 months of bad sledding. But don't let the sub-zero temperatures fool you, International Falls is anything but a frozen wasteland. This is a town where the human spirit burns brighter than any bonfire. The people here are a hardy breed, known for their warmth, their hospitality, and their ability to find joy in the face of extreme adversity. They embrace the cold with festivals like Freeze Your Gizzard Blizzard Run, where participants brave the elements in costumes that would make a polar bear blush. They host ice fishing tournaments that attract anglers from around the world, who come to test their skills against the walleye and northern pike that lurk beneath the frozen surface of Rainy Lake. And they celebrate their unique identity with Icebox Days, a week-long festival that features everything from ice sculptures to polar plunges. Life in International Falls isn't for the faint of heart. It takes a certain kind of grit, a certain kind of determination, to wake up every morning to a world that's painted in shades of white and gray. But for those who embrace the challenge, the rewards are immeasurable. This is a place where community spirit thrives, where neighbors become family, and where the bonds of friendship are forged in the fires of shared experience. You won't find anonymous crowds or superficial connections here. Instead, you'll find a tight-knit community of people who look out for each other, who support each other, and who know how to celebrate life's simple pleasures, even when those pleasures involve ice fishing in sub-zero temperatures. Looking for a place where you can truly belong, where you can build a life that's rich in meaning and connection, and where you can laugh in the face of adversity? Then International Falls is your kind of town. Just be sure to pack your warmest parka, your thickest gloves, and a healthy dose of adventurous spirit. Marquette, Michigan. Nestled on the shores of Lake Superior, Marquette, Michigan, is a hidden gem that glitters with icy allure. It's a place where the wild beauty of nature takes center stage, where the forests are blanketed in snow, the waterfalls freeze into majestic sculptures, and the lake itself transforms into a vast expanse of glistening ice. This is a city for those who crave adventure, who seek the thrill of the unknown, and who aren't afraid to push their limits in pursuit of the extraordinary. In Marquette, winter isn't just a season, it's a way of life. The locals here embrace the cold with a passion that's as fierce as the storms that roll across the lake. They hit the slopes of Marquette Mountain for some of the best skiing and snowboarding in the Midwest, they explore the ice caves that dot the shoreline, and they brave the wind and snow to witness the breathtaking spectacle of a frozen waterfall. This is a place where you can snowshoe through silent forests, fat bike across a frozen lake, or simply sit by a crackling fire and marvel at the raw power of nature. But Marquette isn't just about outdoor adventure, it's also a hub of creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit. You'll find a thriving art scene, with galleries, studios, and performance spaces that showcase the best of local talent. The city is home to a growing number of tech startups, craft breweries, and farm-to-table restaurants, all fueled by the same passion and determination that drives the people who live here. Marquette is a city that's constantly evolving, constantly pushing boundaries, and constantly surprising those who dare to explore its hidden depths. A place that will challenge you, that will inspire you, and that will reward your adventurous spirit with a life that's as rich and rewarding as the landscape around you. Then Marquette is calling your name. This is a city where you can be yourself, where you can embrace your passions, and where you can create a life that's as unique and unforgettable as the frozen shores of Lake Superior. Fargo, North Dakota. Don't let the name fool you. Fargo, North Dakota, is not just another frozen flyover town. Sure, it gets its fair share of snow and ice, but this city is a hotbed of creativity, culture, and a unique brand of Midwestern charm that'll warm your soul faster than a shot of whiskey. Forget about those stereotypes of dull, boring prairie life. Fargo is a place where the arts thrive, where diversity is celebrated, and where the locals have a sense of humor that's as sharp as the winter wind. This is a city that defies expectations at every turn. You'll find world-class cuisine tucked away in unassuming storefronts, cutting-edge art galleries showcasing the works of local and international artists, and a thriving music scene that spans everything from indie rock to classical. The Fargo Film Festival draws filmmakers and cinephiles from around the world, while the Plains Art Museum boasts a collection that rivals some of the most prestigious institutions in the country. But Fargo isn't just about high culture, it's also a place where you can kick back, relax, and have a good time. The locals are known for their friendliness, their down-to-earth attitude, and their love of a good party. You'll find cozy dive bars where you can warm up with a pint of craft beer, bustling breweries serving up innovative brews, and a vibrant nightlife scene that'll keep you entertained until the wee hours of the morning. Fargo is a city that embraces its quirks, celebrates its individuality, and welcomes those who dare to be different. It's a place where you can be yourself, without judgment or pretension. Whether you're a foodie, an artist, an entrepreneur, or simply someone looking for a place to call home, Fargo has something to offer everyone. So, if you're ready to ditch the stereotypes, embrace the unexpected, and discover a city that's as unique and vibrant as you are, Fargo is waiting with open arms. Williston, North Dakota. Listen up, you ambitious go-getters, because we're about to take you to a place where fortunes are made, dreams are realized, and the weak get left behind in the dust. Welcome to Williston, North Dakota, the boomtown that's redefining the American dream. Forget about Silicon Valley or Wall Street. This is where the real action is happening. The air crackles with the energy of ambition, the hum of machinery, and the promise of a better life. Sure, the winters are brutal, with temperatures that could make a polar bear shiver and wind chills that could peel the paint off a car. But that hasn't deterred the hordes of ambitious men and women who flock here to stake their claim in the oil boom. This is a town where grit is currency, ambition is the law, and the only limit is your own drive. The weak? They wither in the cold. The strong? They thrive, building empires, forging legacies, and leaving their mark on a land that's as rugged and unforgiving as they are. Williston isn't for the faint of heart. This is a place where the stakes are high, the rewards are even higher, and the competition is fierce. You'll need to be smart, resourceful, and relentless to make it here. But if you've got the guts, the ambition, and the willingness to put in the hard work, Williston will reward you with opportunities that you won't find anywhere else. So, if you're ready to roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and make a name for yourself in the land of black gold, then Williston is calling your name. Just remember, in this town, you either strike it rich or you freeze trying. St. Cloud, Minnesota. St. Cloud, Minnesota. A place that might sound like a sleepy college town, but don't let the name fool you. This city is a hidden gem, a diamond in the rough, a place where the heartland values of hard work, community, and resilience are as solid as the ice that covers the lakes in winter. The folks in St. Cloud aren't just surviving the cold, they're thriving in it, embracing the challenges with a grit and determination that would make a polar bear proud. Forget about those sun-drenched beaches and palm tree-lined avenues. Here, the landscape is painted in shades of white and gray, a starkly beautiful canvas that reflects the resilience of the people who call this place home. The winters are long and harsh, with temperatures that can plummet to double digits below zero, but the people of St. Cloud don't cower indoors. They bundle up, lace up their skates, and hit the frozen lakes for some ice hockey, or they strap on their snowshoes and explore the snow-covered trails that wind through the city's many parks. But St. Cloud isn't just about braving the elements, it's about building a life that's rich in meaning and purpose. This is a city with a strong sense of community, where neighbors look out for each other, where local businesses thrive, and where education is valued above all else. The colleges and universities here attract students from around the world, bringing a diverse energy and a spirit of innovation to the city. St. Cloud also boasts a thriving art scene, with galleries, theaters, and music venues showcasing the best of local talent. You'll find festivals celebrating everything from craft beer to hot air balloons, and a calendar packed with events that cater to every interest. But what really sets St. Cloud apart is its heart. The people here are known for their warmth, their hospitality, and their unwavering belief in the power of community. They're not afraid to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty, they value hard work and integrity, and they're always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. If you're looking for a place where you can build a life that's grounded in genuine connection, where you can make a difference, and where you can find a sense of belonging that goes deeper than just geography, then St. Cloud might just be your perfect match. Just be prepared to invest in a good snowblower and a pair of warm mittens. Bismarck, North Dakota. Don't let the name fool you, Bismarck, North Dakota, is not just another sleepy state capital. This city is a powerhouse of innovation, ambition, and frontier spirit. Forget about those preconceived notions of the Midwest. Bismarck is a place where the old meets the new, where cowboys rub shoulders with tech entrepreneurs, and where the past and the future collide in a symphony of progress. Sure, the winters can be harsh, with temperatures that plunge below zero and winds that whip across the prairie like a banshee's wail. But the people of Bismarck are a hardy breed, forged in the fires of adversity, tempered by the elements, and driven by an unwavering spirit of determination. They're not afraid of a little cold, they see it as a challenge to overcome, a test of their resilience. This is a city where you'll find world-class museums, showcasing the rich history and culture of the region, cutting-edge art galleries, pushing the boundaries of creativity, and a vibrant nightlife that rivals any coastal metropolis. You'll find opportunities for outdoor adventure, from snowmobiling to ice fishing, and a community that's as warm and welcoming as a crackling fire on a cold winter night. Bismarck is a city that's constantly evolving, constantly pushing boundaries, and constantly reinventing itself. It's a place where the entrepreneurial spirit thrives, where new businesses are launched every day, and where the economy is booming. But it's not just about making money, it's about building a community that's strong, vibrant, and inclusive. So, if you're looking for a place that's on the cutting edge, that's pushing boundaries, and that's constantly reinventing itself, then Bismarck is the place to be. This is a city where you can make your mark on the world, where your ambition can soar, and where your dreams can take flight. Just be sure to pack a thick coat and a pair of sturdy boots, you're going to need them. Rochester, Minnesota. Prepare to have your mind blown, because we're about to take you to a city that's not just cold, it's cool. Rochester, Minnesota, is a place that defies stereotypes, a place where cutting-edge medicine meets Midwestern charm, where world-renowned research institutions coexist with cozy coffee shops and bustling farmers markets. This isn't just a city, it's a hub of innovation, a melting pot of cultures, and a beacon of hope for those seeking healing and transformation. Home to the world-renowned Mayo Clinic, Rochester is a place where medical miracles happen every day. Brilliant minds from around the globe converge here, their collective intellect focused on solving the world's most complex health challenges. You'll find cutting-edge research labs, state-of-the-art hospitals, and a vibrant community of healthcare professionals who are dedicated to improving the lives of others. But Rochester isn't just about medicine, it's a city that embraces a holistic approach to well-being. You'll find a thriving art scene, with galleries, theaters, and music venues showcasing the best of local and national talent. The city is home to beautiful parks, miles of scenic trails, and a vibrant downtown that's buzzing with activity, even in the depths of winter. Speaking of winter, let's not sugarcoat it, Rochester gets cold. Very cold. The kind of cold that makes your bones ache and your teeth chatter. But the people here are used to facing challenges head-on. They're the problem solvers, the healers, the ones who refuse to give up, no matter how tough the odds. They embrace the winter months with festivals, ice sculptures, and a whole lot of hot cocoa. They know how to find joy in the simplest of things, like a snowball fight with friends, a cozy evening by the fireplace, or a steaming mug of coffee on a frosty morning. Rochester is a city that's built on compassion, on a deep-rooted belief in the power of human connection. The people here are known for their kindness, their generosity, and their unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. But they're also a resilient bunch, who know how to weather any storm, both literal and figurative. They're not afraid to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty, they value hard work and integrity, and they're always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. If you're looking for a city that's both brainy and beautiful, that challenges you to be your best self, and that rewards your compassion with endless possibilities, then Rochester is the place for you. Just be sure to pack your warmest mittens, a good supply of hot cocoa, and a heart that's open to new experiences. Because in Rochester, you'll find a community that will embrace you, challenge you, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. These 10 American cities will test your limits, ignite your ambition, and reward your courage. These are the places where legends are born, where the ordinary become extraordinary, and where the human spirit triumphs over even the harshest conditions. So, are you ready to embrace the challenge? Are you ready to step into the unknown and discover what you're truly capable of? The adventure awaits.